August recess on Capitol Hill is quickly approaching, and so is the expiration of the Farm Bill. The important bill is set to expire September 30th, 2023. However, many programs, including crop insurance, will still receive funds after the expiration date. Last week in Washington, D.C., Illinois corn farmer leaders had the chance to meet with the four corners of the House and Senate agricultural committees. Bill Leigh is an Illinois farmer and newly elected member of the National Corn Growers Association Corn Board. He says Glenn Thompson, who's the chairman of the House Agricultural Committee, was optimistic the bill would see movement this year.
He was saying we would like to have out a committee by September. Generally, these farm bills, the quickest one by the time they were out of committee and actually signed in, has been like 260 days in recent history. So reading between the lines, optimistically, maybe we'll get it done in this calendar year.
Leigh also states this year's odd number and next year's election could make for an interesting timeline.
As someone said, it's been since the early 80s or something since we've had a farm bill that has actually been passed in an odd number year, as weird as that sounds, but they've all been even number years for a few decades. And I would love to see that broken and get it done this year. I don't think anybody wants to get too deep into an election year because they want to be out campaigning and not in D.C. trying to pass a piece of legislation.
Also in Farm Bill news, the Congressional Budget Office responded to the House and Senate Agriculture Committee leadership, saying they are continuing to work on the budget estimates for the bill. Their letter says CBO's analysis have already provided more than 1,000 estimates. CBO expects to furnish hundreds more in the upcoming weeks and many more in the legislative process. Additionally, in June, the House Appropriations Committee passed their bill, which would fund the United States Department of Agriculture and the Food and Drug Administration. This week, the House Committee on Rules met Wednesday to vote on amendments to the ag spending bill. Over 160 amendments have been filed. However, President Biden has threatened to veto the legislation because its spending levels dip below the amounts agreed upon during debt ceiling negotiations. For Illinois Corn, this is your Legislative Lowdown.